Good afternoon. In between the express services to Weymouth and the stoppers to Poole, South West trains operate an hourly semi-fast service between London Waterloo and Wareham. Between Poole and Weymouth. Today, after a grueling morning with a rise, you have joined the 1500 from Waterloo to St Denis. From Waterloo at St Denis, beside Northam depot to assume control. You are in charge as far as Bournemouth today. You will be calling at Southampton Central, Totton, Brockenhurst, New Milton, Christchurch, Pokesdown, and Bournemouth. So this is a scenario created by Mr. Dreamliner. It is available on alanthomsonsim.com. It's called 1 Whiskey 27 1500 London Waterloo to Wareham. So I'll put this to the EP break. Reset the master key. I'll just put it to neutral. Reset the AWS. Put the parking brake to off, like that. Day array off. Go outside. Check my headlights. As such. And we should be good to go. So put the velocity forward and release the brake, which is already been released. So yeah, next stop will be Southampton Central. So release the brake. Power to rush 1. So yeah, we are in the class 442 available on Steam, and I also have the sound pack from AP. So departing St Denis, the speed limit is 75 miles an hour, and we have 2 miles to Southampton Central. So yeah, Southampton Airport Parkway is just a bit behind us. After Swaveling? Right, you got a station called Sway near Brockenhurst, and then you have a station called Swaveling. Like, does that ever get confused? Like someone who's not from the area? How do I change my destination? So if I go outside, is it Control 5? F7, F8. Right, how do I work this? I'm clicking buttons, nothing's happening. Previous. Right, how do I turn it on? I'll just put the DSA on, that's cool. So yeah, this is the first time driving a 442 in a video. So yeah, 442, I have been on a 442 between Clapham Junction and London Victoria. I almost said Wallow. So start braking for a 25 miles an hour limit. Yeah, this was 2015. I think the line between East Croydon and the south of there was closed. So all the trains terminated at East Croydon, and other trains went to East Grinstead. I think it was December 30th, 2015. Last time I went to London. So the 442s, they were originally built to do trains out of Waterloo towards Bournemouth and Weymouth. Then they were transferred to the Gatwick Express, then they were replaced by 387s, and now they're back on the Southwestern Mainline, doing trains out of Waterloo again. I'm not sure how many are in service. It shouldn't be really a lot because most of them are in storage or awaiting refurbishment. Even though today they've mostly been replaced by 444s and 450s. So speed limit now 40 miles an hour, and Southampton should be right after this tunnel. So we are due into platform 4, and there's a 442 to Waterloo, 1 Whiskey 32. So we're coming off on the left. So we're aiming to stop at the 5-car stop sign. So put the needle in the middle to 2, just so we can slow down. So the 5-car stop sign should be somewhere near the middle of the slammer on the right. So yeah, yesterday's video was meant to be City Skylines, but I ended up going to Acton Bridge instead. I mean, I'm not complaining. I saw a lot of really cool things at Acton Bridge. It's just that it was originally meant to be City Skylines. So 4, 5 and 6 on the left, and I've completely overshot it, and arrival into Southampton Central. Eventually. So departing Southampton Central, the speed limit is 40 miles an hour, and we have about 3 miles to the next stop, which is Totton. Also, turning up ahead is approved. I should have put the diary on. Whoops. But whatever, it's a simulator, you can't do everything correct. Or you should do, but you don't have to. So next station will be Millbrook. So yeah, I just looked in the menu and it says Control Shift 5 and Control Shift 6 are the destinations. It just so happens that Control Shift 5 is also async, so that's amusing. So speed limit is 65. I don't know where the speedboard was. What's the speedboard for 65? I don't know. It's elusive. Right, if I try Control Shift 6, nothing happens. Control 5. Don't work. Yeah, I don't think it's meant to work. So yeah, next station is Millbrook, then Redbridge, Totton, Ashurst, New Forest, Boolow Road, Brockenhurst, Sway, New Milton, Hinton Admiral, Christchurch, Pokesdown, and Bournemouth. So put the power back at 65 miles an hour. Yeah, frame rate doesn't look too good around here. Probably because there's like a container yard on the left. So yeah, this is a route that I first did on a stream and then do a pre-recorded video on. Which I normally do it the other way around. Just so people know what the stations and the the route. So what has happened to the frame rate? I think Southampton MCT is on the left. So anyway, passenger view. Yeah, I don't know what that is over there. I think it would also help if I just turned off my cursor capture, because there's no need. The last video I did on this was in the other direction in a Virgin HST. It was really cool. So speed limit is going down to 50. Oh, Totton. This is Redbridge. There we go, the frame rate's back to normal now. The frame rate is nominal. To get a very smooth 30 FPS. Speed limit is now 55. So put the power to weak field just so we can accelerate to 35. So we are How did I fail Southampton? I guess you were talking too much. So that's coming down for Totton station. Yeah, Totton, not to be confused with Totton in the Midlands, where the giant yard is, which I have actually been to. Slow down, please. A bit faster. There's 2 and 3, and here are 4 and 5. So arrival into Totton. Crawl up to the end and stop, please. So station duties are complete, so we can press R to close the doors, because I assume this train is driver only operated. So wait for the door to close. Put the reverser to forward, we need to brake and power to shunt, just so we can get moving. Then to series. Then weak parallel. And then finally weak field. So next station is Brockenhurst in about 10 miles. So speed limit is now 60 going up to 75 then to 90. So I think the maximum speed down here is either 90 or 100, I don't remember exactly. So speed limit is now 75 miles an hour. Next station we'll pass through is Ashurst New Forest, which I think is a bit of a strange name for a station. Oh yeah, with dynamic lighting off, the instrument light doesn't really work. So speed limit is now going up to 90 miles an hour. Yeah, I originally did try to do this with dynamic lighting on, but yeah, the frame rate was a bit choppy and it didn't look very good. Because I had to turn anti-aliasing off, filtering to linear, so the picture just looks awful. But with dynamic lighting off, I can put anti-aliasing on a little bit, some texture filtering, and I can turn up all the different levels of detail. Yeah, 442s, they're definitely an interesting unit in the UK rail network. How do I get the fan working? Desk fan. So speed limit is now at 80 miles an hour as we pass through Christchurch, New Forest. So the route is a bit short, because I don't know why Dovetail decided to make a route from Southampton to Bournemouth. Like, why couldn't they extend it to Waterloo or something? So it doesn't look awkward. Because it would be really cool to drive all the way from Waterloo to Bournemouth, or maybe out to, I don't know, Weymouth. Yeah, I just find it a bit confusing about why Dovetail decided to do specifically Southampton to Bournemouth. Next station is Boolow Road. I have no idea how you pronounce it. So accelerating back up to 90 miles an hour. Oh yeah, the 442 holds the current world record for fastest third rail multiple units at 108 miles an hour. I think it was set in 1988, I think. Yeah, I don't think companies care about world records anymore. They just care about efficiency and capacity. Same with aircraft. Aircraft operators mostly care about fuel efficiency and capacity, not necessarily get there in the quickest time. This is Boolow Road. Speed limit is going down to 80 in a mile, so just brake gently for it. So we're due into Brockenhurst at 16:32 when we're due in at 16:33. You're a tiny bit late. So try and maintain 80 so we're not like incredibly late to Brockenhurst. So yeah, the 442 features both guard only operation and driver only operation. Yeah, I assumed I go for driver only operation because I don't know how 442s went down here. I also like closing the doors. There's a slammer to Waterloo. To me, it does seem really strange to send 4 coaches to Waterloo. Well, I guess there is like a very frequent service, so there's a lot of choice between trains. Maybe I might kind of join with another train at some point. Brockenhurst in about 2 miles. We should be there in 2 minutes. 3 minutes. 2 to 3 minutes. So I think from Southampton we should have travelled about 10-12 miles. So speed limit will go down to 80 just before we arrive into Brockenhurst, and after Brockenhurst we'll stop at Milton and then into Christchurch, then Bournemouth. So it's gonna be fast. It's not just Southampton, Brockenhurst, Bournemouth. We're stopping at more stations on the way. So it's our braking for Brockenhurst. So yeah, at Brockenhurst I am aiming to stop at the 5-car stop sign, or the S1, whichever one Brockenhurst has. Okay, put the brake to 3 on the middle gauge. So yeah, Brockenhurst. Brockenhurst has 4 platforms. I think two in the middle are the main ones. And then 2 on the outside are like passing loops. This is Brockenhurst, so 2 and 4 on the left, and then 5 is immediately behind it. So a very graceful stop into Brockenhurst. Platform duties are complete, so press R to close the doors, wait for them to close. It takes a few seconds. Door interlock light is on, daylight off, reverses to forward, releases the brake, and powers to notch 1. And there's also HST going to Manchester, 1 Mike 31, which today is operated by Cross Country with their voyages. So yeah, I really do like Virgin HST. Well, the original Virgin Cross Country, and not VTech. Even though I do like both liveries. Even though I think the original Virgin livery was more iconic. Just red with the Virgin logo, then black with 3 white stripes. Next stop is New Milton, about 5.5 miles. So we should be there in about 4 minutes. Oh yeah, someone on the stream also asked me to get the new hood. I think this is the exact same one as the Mainline uses in his videos. Pretty much just makes the hood black and adds some new icons. Next station will be Sway. So hopefully it should be clear all the way to Bournemouth. So we have New Milton, Christchurch, Pokesdown and Bournemouth. So Bournemouth is in... it won't tell me. I think the F1 display is a bit glitched. Because sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So accelerate to 85 and then return to 90. So in real life I haven't been down this route because I live absolutely nowhere near Southampton. But if I wanted to, I could just get a cross-country train there from Manchester. Direct. And a cramped Voyager for about 4 hours. This is Sway Station. Next one is New Milton, where we are stopping. So speed limit is now returning to 90 miles an hour. I think there's only like a very select few places where you can go 100 miles an hour on third rail. I think at the end of the Medway Valley you can go 100 before turning off towards Maidstone. Now approaching 90 miles an hour. We have about 1.75 miles left to New Milton. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this scenario so far. I think it's set in like near 2000s, like 2003 to 2004. So you have 442s, you have slammers, you have HSTs. I think you might have 450s like when they were on test or something. Right, start thinking about braking for New Milton station. So are we on time? No. So the only one I managed to do was Totton station. Yeah, because I was talking too much at the start and taking too long. So yeah, tonight's stream might actually run at the same time as this video. So we have lots of 442 action tonight. So yeah, we'll have the 442 from Southampton to Bournemouth, and then a 442 from Holyhead to Crewe. Hold by a 50. There's a slammer to Waterloo. Or a pair of slammers. So arrival into New Milton. Hopefully the whole train fits. I'll assume it does. The platform duties here at New Milton are complete, so press R to close the doors. Reverse to forward, DRA off, and power to shunt. I'm pretty sure that are meant to be like jumper cables between the two coaches, but I don't think that to be modelled at all. So it's back to New Milton. The speed limit is 90 miles an hour, and we have about 6 miles to Christchurch. So yeah, each 442 unit is formed of 5 coaches, so 2 driving ends, so this one and this one. Then 2 standard class coaches. Then in the middle you have this coach, whatever it is. Oh, what is this coach? Is it like a buffet car or something? Or some sort of guard's compartment? And for some reason I have a really runny nose. Also, why is the passenger view so quiet? No smoking, danger, doors may close unexpectedly. When you sat there, I don't think doors closing unexpectedly is a danger when you sat in a seat. Oh, we have a mobile phone, which probably didn't exist in the mid-thousands. And I missed the driver business device. We have a paper airplane and in tablets telling you how to make a paper airplane. So yeah, how late are we in Christchurch? We are about 2 minutes late, which for British railway standards is normal. So back on our way again. Yeah, I think about third rail units is that they have really good acceleration. I mean, like we're already doing 30 miles an hour. Even though I think the 357s are the most. I think 357s have the best acceleration of all the units. So Christchurch in about 4 miles. Yeah, considering how many 3D trees there are, I'm really surprised about how smooth the route runs. So at the moment I'm getting about 40 FPS. This is Hinton Admiral Station. Next one is Christchurch, where we're stopping. Yeah, this is why people don't play with the DFC on, because it's just annoying. So yeah, tonight's stream will be Holyhead to Crewe, and then the stream after that on Saturday will be from London King's Cross to Edinburgh non-stop. It should be fun. In a cross-country HST, well, the power car is cross-country, the rest of the train is LNER. So yeah, non-stop from King's Cross to Edinburgh should be fun, really fun. Hopefully it doesn't dump. If it does, I'll be very disappointed. So yesterday I saw Acton Bridge, I saw Penolinos, 350s, 40s, 66s, a Corley 70 going to Carlisle for Mount Sorrel, the new regiment train, which I haven't seen in years, 175s, 195s, and I think that's it. Oh yeah, and an 88. Speed limit is going down to 60 as we approach Christchurch. So yeah, 195s. For some reason, Northern has decided to put 195s on the Liverpool to Warrington stopper trains. I mean, I don't know why they can't just use electric multiple units, because the whole route is electrified. Unless they're doing like maintenance work with the catenary. Or maybe all the maintenance crew got COVID or something, and they can't maintain their 331s, or 319s, or 323s. And so the weird thing about that is that the power 195s, so it forms 6 coaches, it leaves Liverpool for Warrington, then it runs empty to Wigan, and then does a train from Wigan to Liverpool. It's very strange. And the train is also formed of 6 coaches, so 2 3-car units. So arrival into New Milton station. Okay, stop, please. So departing New Milton, no, Christchurch. Departing Christchurch, the speed limit is 60 miles an hour. And we have 2 miles to Pokesdown before getting into Bournemouth. Another 442 from Weymouth to Waterloo, 1 with key 34. So yeah, people have given the nickname of pigs, of plastic pigs, to the 442s. Probably because how they're mostly made of plastic on the windows, and how the compressor sounds like a pig. Yeah, really did just give nicknames to everything. I think 47s are spoons, 57s are body snatchers. Pacers are called nodding donkeys because they bounce a lot on their asses. 66s are sheds because they're just a giant cuboid with a roof. 67s are skips because of their roof. I wonder what Penolinos are called. Do Penolinos have a nickname? They probably do. I think 365s are called Smileys because of their air conditioning unit. Wrong key. Pokesdown in less than a mile. I think the second generation of third rail EMUs are called slammers because you slam the doors. So yeah, soon arriving into Pokesdown, platform 2. I might have broke a bit too early. So Pokesdown is literally right around the corner. I think that loft is missing a few textures on the left. So this is Pokesdown, our last stop before Bournemouth, before someone takes over the journey to Wareham. So there's 4. This is Pokesdown for Southampton. So there's 4 on the left, and here is 5. Arrival into Pokesdown for Bournemouth. So platform duties here are complete, so press R to close the doors. Where's the time going? Was it going to Victoria? Because there was connects. Yeah, Victoria, Bournemouth to Victoria. I think sometime after this, Southern kind of cut the train from Victoria to Bournemouth as far as Southampton. Either because nobody used it, or it was not being used, or reliability. So it's like how Northern cut the trains from Manchester Victoria towards beyond Leeds, like York and Selby. Because once upon a time you had trains from Manchester Victoria via Rochdale to Selby and York, and now they're all being cut back to Leeds. So next station is Bournemouth, where this video ends. So speed limit is going down to 25 and we are due into platform number 3. The closest platform. So slow down for the 25 limits. I'll go to 1.5. Just so we slow down gently. So yeah, this is the end of the video where we get to Bournemouth. So thank you so much for watching. Follow me on Twitter for future video updates. Join my Discord for screenshots and stuff. Go and have a look around on my Twitch for other live streams that aren't very popular. Live streams on YouTube will be on Thursdays and Saturdays at 5 PM. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next video when we arrive into Bournemouth. So, aiming to stop at the signal. Also, like the video if you so inclined, and subscribe. We are really close to 360, which might do like a 360 sub special with a 360. Maybe it might drive a 360 on the Midland Mainline. So arrival into Bournemouth.